only called 911 because he was being a douchebag. I was just trying to threaten him with the cop. Oh my God, stop!
Absolute chaos, and we don't understand the whole story yet. On March 19th, 2023, a frantic 911 call was received from a female urgently requesting an officer's assistance, but refusing to provide further information. The 911 operator could hear a man yelling in the background, and then the call dropped. Officers were quickly dispatched to the location, traced through the GPS of the caller's phone. This is their body cam footage, originally posted by Lens of Law. This video is a warning that you should never call 911 unless it's a real emergency.
Police department, open the door.
4 separate officers arrive, and you can see them calling the woman that made the original 911 call, but she's not coming outside of the apartment. Remember, the officers have to suspect the worst at this point. It could be a domestic violence situation. There could be a woman in there with a knife being held to her throat. Anything is possible. They are on guard and hyper vigilant.
We're not leaving. Come to the door. Open the door.
What's going on? I have to go to work.
Remember, when the 911 call was made, the woman was asking for help, and they could clearly hear a man screaming in the background. That's going to be very important. The officers are looking for this man.
No, I have to go to work.
Okay.
I'm not willing to be late for work.
Okay, what's going on?
I have to, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing, I have to go to work. I don't even know why you guys are here. Get away from me, please. You're making me feel, I want the chief of police here.
Okay.
Whoever the supervisor is, I want here.
Okay, he's coming.
Okay, I have to go to work. I don't have time for this, sir. I have to go to work.
So you called them.
No, I didn't. I don't know who called you.
Okay.
I did call you.
What's your phone number? Let's start with that.
603-85. I'm from New Hampshire. Well, I'm from Massachusetts originally.
Watch what the officer does on the right side of the screen.
Me?
He pulls out his cell phone and he calls the number that originally called 911.
I have to go to work. I have to go to work.
We got a call.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh.
Okay, so that's the number that called 911.
I actually.
The woman has been caught in her first lie. She told officers when she came out, "I don't know why you're here. I need to go to work. I need to go to work. I did not call 911," only for it to be the woman's cell phone.
2 different numbers on my phone.
That's the number that called 911.
Oh, you're right, it was.
They needed some help.
Okay.
So that's why we're here.
I have to go to work, y'all. I have to go to work. I have to go to work. I have to go to work. I'm not talking to you. I'm not speaking to you. I have to go to work.
Who else is inside? Okay.
I have to go to work. You guys are going to cause me to lose my job. Please let me go to work. There's no one inside. Please let me go home.
Hold
Please.
on.
I have to go to work.
It's about to get crazy.
I have to go to work, sir. Oh my God, stop!
Get the away from her. Get over here. Get the away from her. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Oh my God! My baby's in there! My baby's in there! No, sir, I'm sorry.
Now we're going to rewind this. The first time that I watched it, I thought the cops might have been overreacting. But if we go and break this down with each individual action, I think you're going to see a different story. Remember, the woman originally claimed not to know why the cops were there. And she said multiple times that she was alone in the apartment. No one is in the apartment. Now imagine being an officer, things don't quite add up, and now a man is going to come out of the apartment when she had been screaming and telling you no one was in there. The man bursts out of the apartment, surprising the officers, only to raise his fists as if there's going to be a fight. You can see both fists balled up. As the man looks around and sees how many officers are there, the woman obstructs their view of the man and gets in between the man and the officers. This is very important.
Get the away from her. Get over here.
Stop, he has a gun. Stop, he has a gun. I didn't pick up on this the first time I watched it. Imagine how all this is happening in a few split seconds. There's suddenly a man that might have had a domestic violence situation earlier the day, and now you can't see the man because the woman is blocking your view, and you hear her scream, "He has a gun, he has a gun." Now, I've watched this video 5 or 6 times. It's unclear whether she meant the cop has a gun or she meant that the boyfriend has a gun. Regardless, this is what happens next.
Get the away from her. Get on the ground.
Notice that the hand of the boyfriend drops to his waist. The hands are up, and then it drops to his waist.
God, stop!
Get the away from her. Get over here. Get the away from her. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
With the hand dropping to the waist and officers having obstructed vision, they made the split-second decision to use less lethal force, and they tased him.
My baby's in there! My baby's in there! No,
All right.
sir, I'm sorry! My baby! Guys, please!
Stop.
I'm not doing anything!
Absolute chaos. Absolute chaos. And we don't understand the whole story yet. We just know that cops were responding to a call. There was potentially a domestic violence issue. The woman was lying, and now we have a man on the ground. As high stakes as this was, the boyfriend could easily have been shot instead of tased. The picture of what's going on starts to become clearer when you see the officer interrogating the woman.
I'm not gonna run! Why would you guys handcuff me? I wasn't running!
Okay, listen. You called 911. Just listen, all right? All right?
I called 911 because he was being a douchebag. I was just trying to threaten him with the cops.
Okay, that's
That was
inappropriate,
it.
first of all, right?
I called 911 because I was trying to threaten him with the cops. This is some of the most entitled, ridiculous Karen behavior that I've ever seen. Whenever an officer is responding to a call, they don't know if they're going into a life-threatening situation or not. This woman placed herself, her boyfriend, and it turns out her child, who was in the apartment, in danger to try to win an argument.
I understand that, but
Okay.
he wasn't doing anything, and I wasn't doing anything.
Okay, you got every police officer over here because we thought someone was being murdered, beat up, and
No, I'm fine. You guys did all of
And
this.
when we
He
show up-
thought that you were hurting me. Of course he came out here to help me. He thought you guys were hurting me.
okay, you called 911.
He thought you guys were hurting me. Why did he think that? If you go back and look at the clip, it's because she is screaming bloody murder with no one touching her. She's screaming and screaming and screaming as a manipulative tactic to try to control the officers. Every opportunity that she had to de-escalate this situation, she chose violence. She chose the wrong end of that equation. And why did the boyfriend think she was in danger? Because the woman was screaming bloody murder to try to manipulate the officers into letting her go.
You just tased him.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing anything.
Okay, she can go on the
Oh, please. I have to
Put
go
your
to-
legs inside.
Sir, I have
Put
to
your
go to-
legs inside
I'm
the vehicle.
trying to talk to you like a normal
Put your
person.
legs inside the vehicle.
Please, talk to me.
No, put your legs inside the vehicle right now.
Can you please talk to me?
The first time I watched this video, there were moments in it where I felt sorry for the woman. I thought she was truly acting hysterically. She was truly being overly emotional. But if you rewatch it, you start to realize that this is a cold and calculated manipulative behavior. She raises her voice. She fakes being in danger. She fakes hyperventilating. She lies to the officers. This is a person who is out of control and is not accepting responsibility for their actions.
No, put your legs
Can you
inside.
put the window down?
We can roll the window
Can
down.
I please be in the know? I want to know what's happening. Guys, please. I have to work. I'm under arrest.
Yep.
You're
Why?
under arrest for obstructing an officer, first of all.
I'm going to jail.
No, you're not going to jail. You're under arrest right now.
I have to work at noon, guys. I can't afford to lose my job.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have called 911, and
I didn't do anything, sir.
yes, you did.
She called 911. She lied to officers. She screamed, creating an additional disturbance, and she put her boyfriend's life in danger.
Police department.
Okay, well, can we go now? I have to work.
You want to call them and just let them know you're going to be late?
I can't. I'm the one that opens.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen right at this exact moment, so.
Okay, well, yeah, can I please call them? Everything's in my phone.
Okay. Well, we'll have to go get that in a second here.
Sir, what's going on with my boyfriend?
I don't know. I'm out here talking to you. Do you think I know?
Okay, your decisions got you here. My decisions? I didn't do anything besides try getting her to calm down and cook her breakfast this morning. I didn't do anything besides cook bacon and sausages for us.
What part of cooking has you stepping through a doorway with your fist raised at police?
We have to work through what happened to make sure that nothing else happened, all right? And we're not going to rush this because you're on a time schedule.
Sir, please. Nothing happened. He was yelling and I called the cops and that.
Boyfriend was being a douchebag and that she wanted him to get scared.
Yep. That's basically what he said.
Obstructing, disorderly conduct, and resisting, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The woman gets charged, rightfully so, but what of the boyfriend? He got tased. Was this a Fourth Amendment violation? Was this excessive force? And what the courts look at is an analysis called the totality of the circumstances. Did the officers use reasonable force based on the situation? And in my analysis as an attorney, for the officers to suspect a domestic assault, for them to show up and see a woman behaving wildly, only to have a man leap out of the apartment and the words, "he has a gun," being thrown around, I think that the use of less lethal or non-lethal force was justified. There was no disciplinary actions brought against these police officers, as there should not have been, and we'll give you an update later on what happens to the woman. Shout out to Lens of Law for providing the original body cam footage. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this or want more legal breakdowns. My name is Josh. I'm an attorney licensed in multiple states, and as always on this channel, I'm not your lawyer.